Hello, chat. I'm back from too many games. And I feel like my ears still need to pop. Wow. So you know what? I wasn't going to stream today, but I drove home last night. So I'm okay. I'm feeling a little rotten, but not too bad. But you promised us you'd be tired. Too tired to stream tonight. I didn't promise anything. So yeah, anyway, hi chat. Welcome to the stream. So let me tell you a little bit about Too Many Games, then we can do some Sunday stream. And I may have lost my voice a little bit just from speaking above a low roar of crowd for 2 days straight. But let's see. Where are we? Where are we? Well, here's what I did. I just spent all of my time, like, signing. That was, like, most of my convention. I had a chance to relax a little bit, but it was mostly just kind of, you know, just signing. I did a panel. My table collapsed. It was a fun time. All right, so listen. I get to my table on Friday, and I'm about to do the signing, and I did two, but Friday was like a 2-hour one. I get to the table, and we pushed it aside a little bit so we'd have a little more room, and then I went to like kind of move it the slightest amount, or maybe lean on it or something, and the table just collapsed. And it was amazing. Yeah, so, I mean, we got it back up. It was like literally on PVC pipes. It was like, they tried to like lift the table, so they just put it on pipes and it didn't have any locks. It was one of those tables. So yeah, that was weird. Thank you to the chat members that helped. Brute Tigrex, I know you helped out. So thank you for that. I was fine. Everyone was fine. It was just, like, weird that I fucking moved the thing, like, it was like a light tap, and the thing just crashed. So that was a fun thing. I did end up signing. It was a lot of fun. It does get exhausting a little bit, but it was everyone was really fucking awesome, to the point where, and I told this at my panel, one of the enforcers said, "You have the nicest audience." Seriously, he was like, you guys, everyone was amazing, everyone was really cool, everyone was nice. I was like, you're wrong. You are wrong. But I was like, okay, wait a minute, thank you, that's really cool, I'm gonna say that. What the fuck are other people doing? Because the people on my line seem to have had, like, common courtesy, like, just decency. Like, people were just being, like, normal. And what was going on in other lines that just people being chill was like a cool thing. Weird. I didn't get a chance to do much of the convention stuff otherwise, because it was just like every 10 feet, every 2 feet I would get stopped. It was really hard to look around, but I did buy a couple things. I bought there's like a droid gotcha, and I got R1. I do have some Final Fantasy cards for tomorrow. The Shy Guy mask did not help. I want to thank Sin City, actually, who's in chat, for helping me out with the signing. Your help was very appreciated, Sin. And also, Grant was there and had some really cool lanyards. It was amazing, honestly. So yeah, it was just fun. It was just a fun time. And I did sign a bunch of shit. People, oh god, I signed, you know, a Super Nintendo, which is pretty normal. I signed people's, like, Norts plushies. So nothing too weird, but yeah, once in a while it was like, Vinny, can you sign a plushie? I'm like, it's gonna be tough to do that, but sure. So yeah. Can you sign my table leg at the next convention? No. So, okay, then the panel happened, and the panel was like a 15th anniversary panel, and here's a photo. Now, but on those chairs, as soon as I got there, I did this. That chair has a magnetic like cushion, and I was just I didn't actually throw it, but it was a fun panel. I'll tell you about it if you haven't seen it. It was streamed, but it was like stuff like this that happened, and I don't know why I look horrified in this photo. I look like I'm looking at like a fucking Bigfoot, like something's going down. Check this out. This is the official Too Many Games social media posted this.
Hi everyone, it's me, Ventrilo. I've been a ghost this whole tour in chat.
Same fucking voice filter.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief.
They all knew. As soon as DARPA chief was uttered, people started groaning. In real life. Chad, it was a moment I will be proud of for the rest of my life. I've conditioned people into getting upset physically when they hear about the DARPA chief. It was fucking insane. Okay, so what we ended up doing was we put together my editors. And by the way, that video was put together very, very, very quickly. And that was a last-minute thing, and there were a lot of stuff that was left out because it was just so quick. But it was really good. It was a really good video. I was really happy with it. It was a half hour. Trying to condense 15 years into a half hour is very, very difficult. So I think it was a reasonably good job to get through the, you know, like all of the moments that were kind of memorable. There's always going to be stuff that's left out unless you do like 2 hours, but I think it worked out nicely. And people laughed and people clapped for like dumb shit. Like it was surreal being in a crowd of people clapping when they hear the RP guy. Or like they see the marble game and people start clapping because they know the dedication's about to begin. It was so fucking weird. So, yeah, it was fun though, and I like being a goofball on stage. I do. I've gotten very comfortable in front of an audience, and to the point where I forget my own songs and they have to tell me, but I don't really care anymore. As you know, as long as we're having fun. But that said, the panel went really well, except for one thing, which is that. So I arrive. I'm in the back of the room. I'm talking to. She Says and Justin Wang and a couple other people. I'm just name dropping. I just wanted to name drop a couple people. And I'm like, all right, here we go. It's my turn. And I start walking, and one of the enforcers is like, I'm sorry, you can't. The line's capped. You can't go in. You can't go there. It's full. And I'm like, I know, but I'm the guy. He was like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, I'm the guy. I'm gonna be on stage. I'm gonna be late for my own panel. And I was like, oh god, Vinny? I'm like, yeah, that's me. So he collapsed on the floor after that. I don't know if anyone saw that, but he literally collapsed and he was laughing and so sorry. I was like, no. This was great. Seriously, that was a fun moment. Thank you for that. So, yeah. We also did Q&A, and people were asking me some obscure questions, but mostly like, Vinny, what's your favorite pizza? Or like, just honestly, simpler the question, the better at a panel like that. But people were you know, asking questions. The shrimp lady came up, and we did the shrimp lady bit. That was weird. And then someone gave me one of those impossible boxes. And it's just like 2 minutes of me trying to open this wooden box that has like a secret technique. So I was like, all right, well, this is the rest of the panel. Anyway, it was fun. I loved it. It was really comfortable. Everybody, I was really grateful that people showed up. The panel was packed, and it made me feel really good to have been doing this for this long, 15 years. And I have this immense body of work. Sorry, let me rephrase that. This immense body of shit that people still laugh at, weirdly. So, yeah, it was good. It was good. When is the next Red Vox? What do you mean, lyrics? Lyrics. Album or show? Shit. Let me think about that a little bit. I'll let you know in a couple months. Anyway, chat, we're gonna begin. But before I do, I'll just tell you, I drove home last night because I was so done. I was tired. I was, like, ready. And I was just like, you know what? I've just got, like, 4 days of experiences in 2 days. I'm gonna drive home. And it was a really nice drive. It was very fast. And then I got home and I slept in my own bed, and it was great. So, yeah, it was cool. It was a good time, but it was just a lot very, very, very fast. And do I feel sick? My throat's a little bit messed up. I feel a little sick. I don't know what specifically. I feel mostly fine. I think I'm a little stuffy. And my throat is just a little bit, like, sore from talking. Not even sore, just, like, I don't have the full strength, I suppose. But I feel good enough to stream. And if I didn't, I wouldn't. Trust me on that one. No, what must I do? So, Vinny, do you listen to your own songs while you drive? What? No. Yes, if I'm driving to a concert and I have to remember the lyrics. Man, all these paid chat members today, all these checks in the mail. All right. Well, anyway, if you were at too many games, it was fun. I'm glad it's over because it was a lot, but I really, really enjoyed the experience. And genuinely, from the bottom of my fart, thank you all for being there. Hey, check this out.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?